class, it's Fun Fact Friday, week 4. You're almost there. Just look how far you've come in your medical billing and coding program and all the achievements you've had so far. Failure is just not an option. Today's fact comes from your Understanding Hospital Billing textbook. I see this question missed a lot on the testing, and I just want to give some clarification between the ABN, the Advanced Beneficiary Notice, and the HINN, the Hospital Issued Notice of Non-Coverage.
Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is.
The Advanced Beneficiary Notice is a written notice that's presented to the Medicare patient before a Medicare Part A or Part B service is provided. This is when the hospital expects that the service isn't going to be covered. I see this notice used when the patient wants a particular blood test and it's just not medically necessary for the physician to order that particular test. So the patient's informed that Medicare will most likely not pay for that service, and if they still want it, that financial responsibility will be that of the patient's. This form just protects the hospital, so the hospital will be paid for the service.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy.
This ABN is going to be presented to the patient when services are not reasonable and necessary, when services are excluded, and when services are considered to be non-covered. The Hospital Issued Notice of Non-Coverage is a written notice that's presented to a Medicare patient before a Part A admission or during the inpatient stay to inform that patient that the provider believes Medicare will not pay for some or all of the services that are going to be rendered. So, the purpose of this notice is to inform the patient that the provider believes that the services will not be paid based on one of the following. The service is not medically necessary. The service is not provided in the most appropriate setting, or the service is custodial in nature, meaning that there isn't any medical reason to help the patient for those daily living activities. So, from those two definitions between the ABN and the HINN, you can see the difference lies between Part A and Part B services. You learned from your IHMO textbook about Part A and Part B Medicare services, but let's just take a quick recap on those. Your Medicare Part A covers your hospital care, your skilled nursing facility, your nursing home, as long as custodial care is not the only care that's needed, hospice and home health services. This covers Medicare Part A. Your Part B covers your outpatient services, your physician visits, your clinic visits, ambulance services, and preventive care. So you can see the determining factor is whether the patient is considered to be an inpatient or an outpatient. So, if the patient is considered to be an inpatient, you're going to present the appropriate HINN form. If the patient is an outpatient, you will present the ABN form. Remember, the hospital cannot bill a patient for services if the appropriate form is not completed and on file. So for the financial stability of the hospital, we have to remember when to use what form. Thank you for listening to my Fun Fact Friday, and I hope it's been helpful in helping you learn the differences between an ABN and an HINN form. Have a great weekend.